Welcome to this deep dive. Today we're diving straight into something huge, artificial intelligence,
Yeah.
and how it's, well, completely transforming marketing as we know it.
Absolutely. It's a big one.
Yeah, and whether you're, right in the thick of marketing, maybe running a business, or even if you're just curious about how tech is changing things, you're definitely in the right place.
Right.
Because forget the hype for a second. AI is really fundamentally changing how businesses connect with people, connect with you, and drive growth.
It really is.
So our mission today, basically to unpack how AI is shaking up marketing and also introduce you to a really great resource. It's the AI Plus Marketing Certification from AI Certs. It could really help you get a handle on this shift.
Exactly. And what's truly remarkable is just the sheer speed of AI's growth. I mean, the last decade has seen this explosion, not just technically, but in its actual impact across so many industries, right?
Right.
And marketing is, well, it's a prime example for you to think about. Look, by 2030, AI is projected to inject something like $1.35 trillion into the global economy.
Whoa. Okay. 1.35 trillion.
Yeah.
That's a massive number. Let's unpack that for a second. What does that actually mean for people listening, for businesses?
Well, yeah, it's staggering, isn't it? That economic impact, it basically reflects huge increases in efficiency, productivity, innovation, all driven by AI.
Okay.
And if you look at adoption rates, the numbers are just as compelling. Right now, something like 42% of businesses worldwide have already integrated AI somewhere.
42%.
Already. And it's growing fast. The annual growth rate for AI adoption is projected at a massive 36.8%
Wow.
from 2023 to 2030. So, I mean, this isn't some slow creep. It's rapid acceleration. It's going to affect you.
Wow. Okay, 36.8% growth. It's a really steep curve. So if you're into marketing, listening right now, what's the immediate takeaway? What should you be thinking?
Well, this crazy growth, it translates directly into new possibilities for marketers like you. Think about creating truly personalized customer experiences, tailored just for you, the ability to target audiences with just like unprecedented precision. So you see more relevant stuff.
And more relevant ads, hopefully.
Exactly. And the efficiency gains you get from AI-powered decision-making. Ultimately, that benefits you as a consumer, too. The landscape's shifting fast, and these numbers, they're basically a signal flare. Now's the time for you to understand and, leverage these tools.
That makes perfect sense. So, okay, AI's here, it's growing like crazy, and it offers some, well, pretty exciting possibilities for marketing that will eventually reach all of us. Let's dig into the specifics now. How is it actually changing the day-to-day work of marketing teams, the ones trying to connect with you?
Yeah, good question. Where's the biggest impact right now? Well, get this. 61% of marketers.
61%.
Yep. Consider AI the most crucial part of their data strategy, specifically for getting actionable insights about customers like you.
Okay, that's telling.
It really is. It speaks volumes about its power, to turn raw data into actual strategic advantages for businesses trying to serve you better. We're seeing AI just revolutionize everything, from like the initial spark of content creation all the way through to those really key personalized customer interactions you experience every day.
Okay, so give us some concrete examples. Stuff you might actually see in your daily life. What kind of AI tools are we talking about here? What are marketers using right now?
You're probably interacting with them constantly. I mean, we're seeing widespread use of chatbots, virtual assistants on websites, handling customer questions, giving you instant support anytime. Predictive analytics are also becoming, well, indispensable. They help marketers guess, predict future trends and what customers like you might do next.
Okay.
And then, of course, there are the AI-driven recommendation engines, like the ones you see on Amazon or Netflix.
Oh, yeah, definitely familiar with those.
Yeah, right. And what's fascinating there is how they work. They analyze just vast amounts of your data, purchase history, browsing preferences to offer these highly personalized suggestions, things you might actually find useful, right? And this doesn't just make your experience better. It has a direct, significant impact on sales for those companies.
That Amazon example really hits home. We've all had those recommendations that feel almost spookily accurate.
Exactly.
So it's not just about making things, more efficient behind the scenes for companies. It's about genuinely understanding and engaging with you, the customer, on a much deeper level.
Precisely. AI lets brands really enhance their engagement with you through automated systems, sure, but ones that can give real-time tailored responses.
Like the chatbots you mentioned.
Yeah, imagine asking a question on a website at like 2 a.m. An AI chatbot can give you an immediate, hopefully helpful answer that improves your satisfaction, builds a stronger connection.
Thanks.
And beyond that, AI is massively optimizing advertising. It gives much deeper insights into how ads are performing, allows for way more precise audience targeting, making sure that ad spend is used effectively to reach people like you with ads you might actually care about.
Okay, so AI offers all these amazing capabilities, really impacting our daily online lives. But I know a lot of marketing teams face some pretty persistent challenges,
Well,
right?
absolutely.
Things like just wrangling these huge amounts of customer data, really nailing down who their different customer groups are, trying to constantly make campaigns work better. How does AI step in to help solve those kinds of problems for them? Which, ultimately benefits us too.
Yeah, and this is where AI truly shines, both for marketers and for you. It offers solutions by automating a lot of those, frankly, tedious tasks for marketers.
Right.
But more importantly, it offers these deep, almost granular insights into consumer behavior. Insights you just couldn't get with the old methods. For instance, AI can automatically classify huge piles of customer data demographics, purchase history, online activity,
Yeah.
leading to much more refined, more effective segmentation and targeting. So you're more likely to see offers that are actually relevant to you.
So it's moving beyond those broad generalizations about, people age 25, 34 might like this.
Exactly, much more specific. AI can also forecast something called customer lifetime value CLV with way greater accuracy.
What does that help with?
Well, it lets businesses make smarter decisions about where to focus their efforts, where to allocate resources, which hopefully leads to better products and services for you in the long run.
Yeah.
And let's not forget the power of real-time data analysis. AI can process and interpret data basically as it happens,
Thanks instantly.
allowing marketers to make quick adjustments to their strategies based on current trends or, feedback from people like you.
That agility, yeah, that seems absolutely crucial today. Things change so fast. Now, this all sounds incredibly powerful, but I can imagine that for many people, actually implementing AI in their marketing, it probably feels like a huge leap, maybe even a bit intimidating.
Definitely, it can be.
Yeah. And I guess that's where the AI plus marketing certification from AI Certs comes in. Is that the idea?
That's precisely it, yeah. The AI Plus Marketing certification is specifically designed to sort of bridge that gap for individuals, for teams. It gives you a really comprehensive understanding of the AI technologies themselves, and crucially, their practical application in the real world of marketing,
Yeah.
the stuff that affects you every day. It covers, well, pretty much everything from the basic concepts right up to advanced strategies, equipping you with the actual knowledge and skills to really harness AI's power.
Okay, so if someone's listening and thinking about this certification, what exactly does it cover? Can you give us a bit of a peek under the hood? What would they actually be learning?
Sure. The program's structured to give a really well-rounded education. It starts off with an introduction to AI in marketing.
Okay, the basics.
Exactly. Foundational principles of AI, machine learning, which is basically how AI systems learn from data, and deep learning, which is a more advanced type.
Yep.
And you see how these are already used in things like SEO, content optimization, mapping out that customer journey you experience.
Right.
Then Module 2 delves into AI-driven content strategy and personalization. This shows you how AI can automate parts of content creation, optimize it for search engines so you find stuff easier, personalize it for different audiences, make it scalable, and ultimately boost engagement with content you might actually find interesting.
Yeah, content is still king, right?
Yeah.
So that personalization part sounds incredibly valuable for marketers, obviously, but also for us as consumers, getting more relevant stuff. What comes next?
Okay, Module 3 is all about AI in social media and email marketing. It explores how AI tools can analyze, user engagement on platforms like Facebook or Instagram,
Okay.
automate scheduling posts, personalize ad targeting in both social and email campaigns. So better results and hopefully more relevant content in your feeds and inbox.
Makes sense.
Following that is leveraging AI for marketing analytics. This is really about how AI automates data analysis and reporting, giving marketers those critical, actionable insights for making smarter decisions, which, again, can lead to better products and services for you.
It sounds like it's not just about the what of AI, but really digging into the why and the how to apply it effectively in ways that, ultimately impact our experiences.
Exactly right. Then there's a really important module on ethical considerations in AI marketing.
Oh, that's crucial.
Absolutely. It tackles things like data privacy, algorithm bias, ensuring fairness in AI-driven decisions. Really important stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Then the program guides you through crafting an AI-driven marketing strategy. So learning how to actually integrate AI seamlessly with your overall marketing goals to drive, sustainable growth. Growth that ideally leads to better customer experiences too. And finally, it addresses AI integration in multi-channel marketing, showing you how to unify your messaging, automate content delivery, personalize interactions across all the different ways you interact with brands: website, app, email, social.
Wow, okay. That really is comprehensive. It covers the whole spectrum from the basics right through to strategy and ethics and across different channels. Now, you mentioned earlier that AI adoption is like a global thing.
Definitely.
Can you give us a sense of how different regions are embracing AI in marketing? Maybe give us a glimpse of future trends we might see coming our way.
Absolutely. Yeah, the adoption is happening rapidly pretty much everywhere.
Hmm.
Currently, North America has the largest market share, around 28.8%,
Yeah.
but the Asia Pacific region is right behind at 25%, and Europe's close too, 24.3%.
So it's pretty evenly spread, relatively speaking.
It is, yeah. This global spread really highlights that, businesses everywhere recognize AI's potential to transform marketing, practices that ultimately aim to reach and serve you better no matter where you are.
So definitely not just a Silicon Valley trend or something. What specific AI applications are getting widespread use globally? Stuff that we as consumers are likely running into.
Well, we're seeing those AI-powered recommendation engines everywhere, like we discussed with Amazon. You see them on e-commerce sites globally.
Right.
Predictive analytics are also incredibly popular worldwide for forecasting trends, customer behavior in all sorts of markets, and real-time data processing is being used extensively everywhere to improve targeting and deliver more personalized content to individuals across the globe.
Huh.
The key thing here, I think, is that AI's benefits go beyond just making your experience better in one place. They directly help optimize overall marketing performance globally, which, again, eventually impacts the products and services available to you.
You touched on SEO earlier, too. How is AI changing search engine optimization globally? How does that affect how we find stuff online?
Yeah, AI-driven SEO is getting much more sophisticated globally. AI algorithms can analyze just massive data patterns, search behavior, keyword performance, content effectiveness across different languages, different regions.
Wow.
This allows for real-time optimization of keywords and content strategies, helping businesses rank higher in search results worldwide, which ideally makes it easier for you to find the information you're actually looking for.
Okay, this paints a really clear picture of the global momentum behind AI in marketing. It's definitely not going away.
Right.
So let's talk about integrating this. I imagine companies face some hurdles trying to bring AI in, right? It's not just plug and play.
Oh, definitely not. There are real challenges. Sometimes it's just AI ignorance,
Yeah.
not understanding what it is or what it can do.
Right. Fear of the unknown.
Yeah, or a lack of the right skills within the team. And sometimes just plain old resistance to change. People are comfortable with how things are.
Sure. So how does something like the AI plus marketing certification help tackle those barriers?
Well, that's a key part of its design. It directly addresses those barriers by providing that essential knowledge and, crucially, the practical skills needed.
Okay.
The program really focuses on foundational concepts: machine learning, data analytics, predictive modeling,
Yeah.
making sure teams are actually prepared for AI integration, not just theoretically, but practically.
And how do they teach that? Is it all textbooks?
No, no, definitely not. AI Certs uses really practical learning methods. Think real-world case studies, hands-on workshops where you actually use tools, and importantly, resources for continuous learning because AI changes so fast.
Right. You need to keep up.
Exactly. The goal of AI Certs is really to help organizations build a culture of, innovation and collaboration around AI, making sure adoption isn't just a one-off project, but becomes part of how they operate, keeping them current with AI advancements.
That makes sense. Building that internal capability and mindset. So for our listeners who are thinking about the future, thinking about how they or their teams can stay ahead of the curve, what's the main takeaway here regarding the certification? What's the call to action?
Look, if you're ready to really transform your understanding of marketing in this age of AI, if you want to improve how you engage with customers in more meaningful ways and ultimately drive real business growth, then yeah, the AI Plus Marketing Certification from AI Certs is, frankly, your key. It unlocks that potential. It equips you to navigate this whole landscape.
Okay, so if you're listening and thinking, yeah, this AI stuff sounds important, maybe a bit daunting, but I want to understand it better,
Mhm.
how can people learn more? Where do they go to get started?
It's super simple for you. Just visit icerts.io. That's AICERTS.IIO. Yep. Go there, explore the program details. You can enroll right there. Honestly, don't miss the chance to become a leader in this really exciting field of AI-driven marketing and just gain that valuable understanding of how these technologies are shaping the experiences you have every single day.
That's icerts.io. We definitely encourage you to check it out if this conversation has sparked your interest in this really important evolving field.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for tuning into this deep dive. We really hope you've gained some valuable insights into the undeniable power of AI in marketing, and maybe how the AI plus marketing certification could help you leverage these technologies, or at least understand their impact on your daily life.
Yeah, it's been great chatting about it. Join us next time as we delve into more fascinating topics shaping the future of, well, business and technology.
Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember the future of marketing. It really is AI-driven. Maybe spend some time thinking about how that will continue to shape the world around you.